Before we move into the UiPath Level 1 content, I wanted to give you a heads up about the RPA Tech Primer course. A hurdle I had when designing a training course for UiPath is that RPA tools are generally targeted at business people who may not have a lot of tech skills. On the flip side, many people with existing automation and tech skills are also going to be pursuing UiPath. I decided it would be best if I make the UiPath Level 1 course succinct and focused on UiPath features. Keeping that first hurdle in mind, I've also tried to include enough foundational information so that beginners won't get stuck. Some topics, however, can be overwhelming to somebody without tech skills. So that beginners won't feel left behind and frustrated, I created what I call the RPA Tech Primer course. And if you watch the overview video for that course, you'll see that it contains things like how to effectively use flowcharts to document processes. It talks about how websites are created and the basics of using web selectors so you can be more confident when you're automating websites. Then it goes on to introduce some programming basics about the .NET framework because many UiPath activities depend on some interaction with that. You'll hear me reference the RPA Tech Primer throughout this course, and I want to let you know that I'm not trying to sell that course here. I'm simply weaving references to it within this UiPath Level 1 course to provide comfort and support to beginners who might feel overwhelmed during any given topic. If you're not having a problem with the UiPath course, you probably don't need it. But I did want to mention it throughout this UiPath course so that beginners know they have a resource to turn to if they're feeling overwhelmed or stuck. So with that said, let's move on to the UiPath Level 1 course and get our hands dirty.